I left him here on this here couch.
What happened?
Someone fair bashed my head in.
Do you see his face?
Who?
The murderer, you blithering idiot. The murderer and his victim, Captain Simpson.
All I saw was stars.
It's your theory, Lestrade, that someone broke through this window and abducted Captain Simpson.
It's no theory. It's obvious.
Then how do you account for the fact that there's no sign of broken glass on this side of the window?
Blimey, no, there isn't.
Therefore, the window was broken from the inside.
Stick by us, old man. We'll make a detective of you yet.
Ah, I say, what's happened? Captain Simpson seems to have disappeared.
Disappeared my foot. He's run away.
He really was frightened, you know.
That's just what he wanted us to think. No harm would have come to him here if he'd stayed, and he knew it. I was right in the first instance. He's our blasted murderer himself.
Dear me. Captain Simpson, a murderer?
Don't you worry, Mr. Alistair. We'll soon have him in jail before he can kill anyone else.
Aye. You'll find him like the others. A corpse.
Don't you worry, gentlemen. It's only just a question of time before we catch Captain Simpson. He can't have got far. My men will soon apprehend him. You know, this rather reminds me of a very similar occurrence. When I brought about the undoing of the notorious Professor Moriarty.
You brought it about. If it hadn't been for Mr. Holmes...
Oh, well, of course, with the kindly assistance of Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
We found him, Inspector.
There you are. What did I tell you? Where is he?
At the beach, sir. Dead? Oh, yes, sir. Quite.
Dead? How did you know he was dead, Mr. Holmes?
Elementary, my dear Lestrade. The pieces of the puzzle are beginning to fall into place. In what way was the body mutilated?
But no arms, no legs, and no head, sir.
Observe the recurrence of a pattern, Watson?
I see. No man goes whole to his grave, eh?
Exactly.
Oh, dear. Poor Simpson.
Well, lummy, if it was nothing but a blooming torso, how did you know you got the right man?
Quite simple, Lestrade. Sergeant Bleecker identified the body by the full-rigged ship tattooed on the chest.
That's right, Mr. Holmes.
Tattooed? Where did you know he had a blinking boat on his epidermis?
Oh, I mentioned it to Sergeant Bleecker when he asked me to describe the fugitive. That is, we thought at the time he was a fugitive.
Oh. All right, Bleecker, you better be getting back to the beach.
Yes, sir.
One thing more, Sergeant. You say that the body had no arms, nor head, and no legs. Was it a messy job?
Oh, no, sir. Very neat, I should say. Clean as a whistle. Just as if it was done by a...
Are the skilled hands of a surgeon?
Yes. Yes.
Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard.
What? But...
Excuse me, Inspector. Please, Watson. Thank you. So sorry, old fellow. No orange pips.
Hey, just a minute. That might be police business. Inspector Lestrade, must see you at once about the Drearcliff mystery. Please come to my shop in the village as soon as possible. Alec McGregor.
McGregor, the tobacconist.
Where is his shop?
Next to the inn.
Oh, I'd better be off.
Mind if I come along with you?
All right, Mr. Holmes. If you think you can be any help.
I think I'll come along too.
No, Watson, you stay here. These are the last two members of the Good Comrades. Their safety depends on you.
You can rely on me, Holmes. Posse wine along with you, Holmes.
Excuse me, please. Excuse me.
I was afraid of this. We're too late. Dead?
Aye, sir. Shot through the temple.
How did you know we'd be too late, Mr. Holmes?
because we were not the first to read McGregor's message.
What?
Look here, Lestrade. This envelope has been steamed open and resealed.
Blimey, so it has. Poor chap, he must have known too much. Has the coroner been here yet, Sergeant?
He's on his way, sir.
Right.
You won't find them.
What do you mean?
Orange bits.
Why not? Ain't this the work of the Drearcliff murderer?
Obviously. But this isn't part of the same pattern as the others. They followed a preordained plan, whereas this murder was actuated by sudden necessity and could not have been anticipated.
Come again, Mr. Holmes, in English.
I mean that I'm beginning to see daylight.
Well, frankly, I ain't. I like good, solid clues and people I can question. Did anybody hear the shot, Sergeant?
I did.
Do you know anything about the note your father sent to Inspector Lestrade?
Why, no, sir.
Did he leave the house at all tonight?
Aye, sir. He went to tend his lobster reports down in the cove below Drearcliff. He didn't return until after dark.
Here, let me question her. Did anyone call on your father this evening after he got home?
No one that I saw, sir.
Well, tell me just what happened.
I was in the kitchen when I heard the shot. I ran in and found my father.
I'm sorry, my dear. We won't bother you any further.
Thank you, sir.
This case gets more confusing every minute. We don't know a thing more now than we did
On
before.
the contrary, my dear Lestrade. McGregor saw something near Drearcliff tonight, and that something caused his death.
That's right.
We'd better get back to that house as fast as we can.
I'm glad to get back to Baker Street. Somebody's going to get murdered in their beds if they're not careful. Mabel? You there? Empty. So funny. Only thing. Can't have gone out in a night like this. Alistair? Mr. Alistair? Gone. Mr. Alistair? Mr. Alistair? Open. Both missing. It's very fishy, very fishy. Broken mirror. That's done it. 7 years bad luck. What's that? Mrs. Marquis! Mrs. Marquis! Wait a second. Might be here. is it out there? This is Monteith! This is Monteith! Oh, yeah, you all right? Let's go. Lift the door open. The door I closed. Someone's moved that chair. Stand still or I'll shoot! You're moving. I warned you. Oh, done for you, all right. Stand still! Fine. All in the line of duty. Who's that?
Watson, what on earth are you up to?
Holmes! Thank heavens you've arrived. You're just in time. They're all around the house. They've got me completely surrounded.
There they are.
Great Scott. I feel ashamed. Got the wind up over nothing. Oh, yes, I forgot. There was something. Alistair and Merivale are both missing.
What? Oh, no, not that.
Well, they're not in their rooms. You come along with me and I'll show you.
Anything wrong, gentlemen?
Have you left this here room since you retired?
Certainly not. I've been reading.
What?
What's the trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Please forgive us.
Well, now we'll try Alistair's room.
Right you are.
Better try knocking this time, Watson.
Come in.
What is it? Have you been out of your room, Mr. Alistair?
Yes, for just a few minutes. I went down to the kitchen, and I had such a nice glass of milk.
Milk?
Yes, it was most refreshing.
Glass of milk.
Don't disturb him.
Glass of milk. He's lying, Holmes.
Probably just one of your hallucinations, Doctor.
Rubbish. And the word he's got is hallucination.
Whatever they are, the edge is surrounded. Downstairs.
I didn't say anything about the rum.
It's all right, Mrs. Monteith.
I heard noises upstairs. I thought the murderer must be a prowl again.
What are you doing with that cleaver?
But you've nothing to fear now.
Well, I'll be getting back to bed.
Not a bad idea. I've had enough of this for one day.
Oh, Mrs. Monteith, please. The note you gave Inspector Lestrade, was it pushed under the door like the rest?
Aye.
Was there anything different about it this time? Think, Mrs. Monteith.
Well,
Yes?
just before I found the note under the door, I happened to look through the kitchen window. And I saw a man running away from the house as if Satan himself were after him.
Did you recognize him?
No, he was too far away. But he was dressed like a fisherman.
Well, hadn't we better go down to the village and find them at once, Holmes?
You'd only be wasting your time.
Why?
Because all the fishermen have gone off with the fleet, and they won't be back till tomorrow night.
It's after 9 now. Are you quite sure that the fishermen are coming in?
Aye, sir, they always do. A long stretch and the water gives them an awful cast. Why, the boats must be in. Here they come now, sir.
Gentlemen, Gentlemen, I am Sherlock Holmes. Last night, McGregor sent one of you with a note to Draycliffe House. Who was it? Speak up, please. It's vitally important.
If I did take a note for old Alec, what of it?
Perhaps you can help me to find his murderer. Where did he give you this?
Down at the cove. He was waiting there when we come in from the net.
What did he say when he gave it you?
Well, he just asked me if I'd take it to Draycliffe for £0.50. And I wouldn't have done it for a penny less.
Because of the sinister legend of the place, eh? What else did McGregor say to you?
Well, he asked me if I believed in ghosts. And I said, certainly not. And he said, no more do I. And he gave me the note and £0.50.
Thank you, my friend. You've been very helpful. A round of drinks for these gentlemen, with my compliments. Thank you. Watson?
Helpful? I can't say anything very helpful about that conversation. All he did was talk about ghosts.
What did ghosts suggest to you, Watson?
I don't know. Graveyard?
Exactly. Alec McGregor was buried today.
I say, old fellow, what about giving me a hand?
You're doing splendidly, Watson.
I say, Holmes, I never did trust any of those people from the start. Who? Who? Those so-called good comrades. And that woman. Who? Mrs. Monteith, naturally. Who do you think I met? That's old fella. Where are you? Who? You, Holmes, of course. Who? Oh.
Give me a nice little chat, Watson.
Oh, there you are. Stupid bird up there. Silly bird. Hanging about a graveyard all that. Nothing else to do. Interrupting a fellow's conversation. Got it, Holmes. Help me that. I don't like this, Holmes. Amazing, Holmes.
As I thought. Empty.
Some body snatchers got here ahead of us.
McGregor's corpse has been removed.
What?
Hurry, Watson.
Come on, old fellow.
There isn't a moment to lose.
What's up, Holmes?
Unless I'm greatly mistaken, there's about to be another murder.
Who? You wall-eyed idiot. If you don't shut up. Who?
You know what to do? Yes, sir. We'll get going and hurry.
I'm afraid we're too late, Watson. Where's the body, Lestrade?
Which one is it?
Dr. Merivale. I found him at the bottom of the cliff, crashed to a jelly by a huge rock.
Good heavens.
I identified the body by the suit of clothes he was wearing. And his watch.
So Alistair must be the murderer.
Go right to the top of the class, Dr. Watson. He killed them all, one after the other, for the insurance money.
I thought so. Obvious from the start.
Yeah.
What have you done with your prisoner, Inspector?
Oh, he's safe enough.
Safe enough?
Yes, he's in the library.
Perhaps I'd better go and keep an eye on him.
Oh, you'll be all right, Doctor. He's handcuffed. Oh, pacing up and down.
Just doing a bit of measuring, Lestrade.
Oh, don't upset yourself, Mr. Holmes. You can't expect to solve every case.
Ah, there you are. Suspected you from the start. Said to Holmes, that old fluff's too good to be true.
But I didn't kill anybody. Really, I didn't.
It's quite natural for you to deny your guilt. Criminal instinct. Oh, what?
Nothing.
Got any tobacco on you?
No, I don't smoke. But there's Simpson's there. He won't need it anymore. Poor Simpson.
Well, if Holmes can smoke the beast of stuff, I suppose I can. That's funny. This may be important. I must tell Holmes at once.
Dear me.
28 feet. It checks exactly.
Whatever that may mean.
Means that the final piece of the puzzle is falling into place.
You can have your puzzle. I've got the murderer.
Come on, Lestrade. Where's Dr. Watson?
Oh, he went through that very door only a few moments ago looking for you.
We heard a scream, did you?
Oh, dear me, no.
That's strange. We didn't see him as we came through the dining room. Did he say anything before he left?